guys, welcome to the special 5,000 sub appreciation video. We're doing some drunk reviews of some music that you guys posted. We're already feeling it, you know what I'm saying?
but on the record, we have not drinking or taken anything on the record.
On the record.
With that said, let's have a fantastic 5,000.
Yeah, in case any jobs are watching, this is
completely. We drank water right before this.
We're very well hydrated, is all I can say.
With that said, so the videos we're going to do today potentially. Okay, the songs we're going to do. We have Bicycle Race by Queen. We're going to do the Crowd Pleaser first. Bicycle Race by Queen. We're doing Roundabout by Yes. We're doing Wind Cries Mary by Jimi Hendrix. We've not heard that. And then we have Cigarettes and Alcohol by Oasis.
And these are all songs that you guys suggested.
Yeah, I did. I looked through the comments and I went at like whichever ones had like likes and which ones like intrigued me, and we kind of just like together we picked them out.
Yeah.
So that is how we do it. But right before we jump in, with that said, I just want to thank you guys so much for the 5,000 subscribers. This has been like such an awesome journey.
Yeah, you guys have been amazing. We did not expect this channel to grow as fast as it did, and to foster such a good community around all of this. I mean, we recognize the people that are commenting all the same time, and like the same people are commenting every video, and we always are getting new people into that fold. But it's not just like one or two people; it's a lot of people, and you know it makes it hard. I know a lot of you want us to listen to your favorite songs, and there's such a big list that we have. So this was our way of trying to give back. Like here's a good, 3 or 4 songs that we're listening to right in a row, all on the same day.
Like a fair selection, dude. And the thing is, just like so many guys have just been so like supportive along the way, and like you said, dude. I'll look through the comments. I'll see like familiar faces. I'll be like, "Hey, it's this guy." You know what I mean? I'll
and we'll talk about it. Like we know the people that comment all the time. We recognize
dude.
you. We remember you guys. So
it's so awesome, dude. With that said, dude, let's go ahead and jump into some of these songs, dude.
All right, man. And we will post the actual comments in somewhere up in the video screen of who suggested the video. So if you like the song, if you like the suggestion, give them a shout out in the comments. Tell them how much you appreciated it, because we appreciate them.
100%. All right, so with that said, Bicycle Race by Queen. It's 3 minutes, 2 seconds. Let's dive into it, dude.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. You say black, I say white. You say bar, I say bite. You say shark, I say him. And Jaws was never my scene, and I don't like Star Wars. You say Rose, I say Royce. You say God, give me a choice. You say Lord, I say Christ. I don't believe in Peter Pan, Frankenstein, or Superman. All I wanna do is bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. Races are coming your way, so forget all your duties. Oh yeah. Rock bottom girls, they'll be riding today, so look out for those beauties. Oh yeah. On your marks, get set, go! Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle, 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 bicycle. I want a bicycle race.
is that it?
No, it's definitely not. I hope. No.
Okay, it's not. It's not. I just want to check, dude.
You say Coke, I say Kane. You say John, I say Wayne. Hot dog, I say Cooler Man. I don't want to be the president of America. You say Smile, I say Cheese. Cartier, I say Please. Income tax, I say Jesus. I don't want to be a candidate for Vietnam or Watergate. 'Cause all I want to do is
Wait, hold
That
on.
makes me want to ride a fucking bike, dude.
Hold on, real quick. Stop. When I clicked on the video, I was like, alright guys, this is 3 minutes. Hold up. That was 3 minutes?
That's what I was like, there's no way. It was so good. I was like, it felt like 30 seconds had passed.
Yeah, dude, here's my thing with the Queen songs too. So hold up. At this point, I've heard probably like 20 to 25, 30 Queen songs with them, without them. But like, the thing is, I feel like all Queen songs, like from what I've heard so far, they sound so different that they sound the same. If that makes any sense.
All I would say is if they didn't have the same singer, I would not be able to guess. Or the same guitarist.
Like,
the tone is so similar.
Yeah, 100%. Like, what I recognize is just like the amazing vocals and then good instrumentals, but like overall, it's just like
it's so weird. It's like it has to be Queen.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like when I say it sounds the same, it's not like it sounds the same, but like it sounds so Queen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very Queen. The thing that I really loved, I forget the drummer's name. I always feel bad.
Roger Taylor.
Roger Taylor.
Yes.
He was doing a thing rhythmically, where he was hitting the same downbeat on the verses, and then the very last one, he was like, I did coke, I said Kane, right? And then the last one, he would hold back for like an extra bar, and every time I would try to nod my head to it, like, I don't know, I really appreciated
You felt teased. Yeah.
It was so many conflicting rhythm changes that I thought it was super, it kept you on your toes. It felt like, to me, I was like, maybe it's just I'm drunk, but it's like, it felt like riding a bike down a trail where it's like, oh, what's coming up? Oh, there's a turn. Oh, okay. Like, it felt like mountain biking.
Dude, hold on, real quick. Me and my girlfriend, we bought like decently priced mountain bikes like this past like 2 months or so.
They're pretty
nice.
And
dude, they're pretty fun to ride, dude.
Honestly,
it feels so smooth and shit, dude. So like, I kind of like resonated with the song in that. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I mean, it was kind of a weird song, dude. Like, it wasn't like other Queen songs.
In a fun way,
like,
dude.
Randomly. Like, yeah, not like when it stopped and it started like ringing bells, I was like,
is this Pink Floyd?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you got experimental as fuck, like real quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like real quick. So with that said, dude.
All right, we're gonna rate these.
That was a good song. Oh fuck, we do have to rate them.
Okay.
Yes.
These are drunk ratings, so take them as a
drunk
caveat.
ratings. Like imagine like plus or minus like 4 points.
Yeah, that's way a lot.
Safe.
That being said, I'll go first. I'll take the brunt.
Go ahead, dude.
Dude, I think this is like a 9.5.
Really,
like, dude? It's so creative for what it is. Like, it's a song about a bike, dude. Like, I don't know a better song about a bike ever made.
And it's pretty like ballsy just to like write a song about what's it called, like bicycle race. Like just to like write a song about like a bicycle in that way, like.
What are you, Lance Armstrong? Like, dude,
exactly,
like, how do you love a bike that much, but you make me want to love a bike that much?
100%. Like, you're in a band. Like, would you ever think just to randomly, like, write a song about a bike?
Not once.
It's just so, like, creative.
Dude, if you told me, like, hey, we need you to write a song about a bike, I'd be like, okay, I'm not writing that song. But so, Queen fucking did it and killed it. Killed it.
Dude, I agree. I mean, with that said, respect your rating. I mean, I say like 8.1 only because like
that's fair.
In terms of like bumper, like if I'm riding my car with my chick, you know, she's sleeping right there by the way. With that said, if I'm riding, like we're driving somewhere, you know, in a car, I would play the song, but like very like selectively. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like with that said, like Queen's like consistently has like the vocals and the instrumentals, like just the talent to like pretty much experimentally do almost whatever they want.
It just felt such boundary pushing that I appreciate.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I agree. I stand by my 8.1.
Oh, I
do agree. I do agree.
All right, next song.
Next song.
We gotta keep this rolling.
Run, roll. Okay, Roundabout by Yes. Okay, and the thing is, people have been telling me to do Yes for like months. And at this point, dude, like I think my dad said I haven't listened to many like single syllable like bands.
Yeah.
I've been trying to show my dad Rush. Like I've only heard 4 Rush songs. I've been trying to show him Rush, and he's like, it sounds like classic rock, and I'm like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I'm excited about this. I have heard clips of this bass line in a bunch of like memes and online.
Yeah.
But that's all that I've heard. So
I've heard zero. Yes, so I'm actually excited to kind of like.
I've literally just heard parts of the bass line in like videos.
I'm hoping like being drunk, it's okay to hear, because like I feel like some bands, like if you're drunk, you can't fully appreciate like what they're putting out. But I feel like at the same time, I'm generally like musically humble enough to kind of like jump into like whatever groove like comes my way.
But I agree. But at the same time, it's like, yo, like I think a lot of people were expressing in the comments, you know, this is how they first experienced these songs. Is you're drunk, you're at a party, you hear the song come on, you're like, fuck, this song is awesome. Dude. So it's like
we're just like people living, dude.
Dude, we're just living. This is how we would experience new music. 100%. This is how you guys experience new music. Yes, Roundabout. Let's fucking hit this.
100%. Right. Dude, this is an 8-minute and 30-second song.
I think we have to go.
Hold up. That's 15 seconds in. Error has been made. We're going back, dude. Dude, we're going back to 0 seconds. Like, that's no way to listen to a song, dude. 0 seconds. Ready? Boom.
All right. Too fat. Too fat. Whoa!
I'll be the roundabout. The words will make you out and out. I spend the day away. Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the valley. The music dance and sing. They make the children really ring. I spend the day away. Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the valley. In and around the lake.
Oh.
Mountains come out of the sky. They stand there.
Dude.
1 mile over, we'll be there and we'll see you.
Dude, yeah, that's nice.
10 true summers, we'll be there and laughing too. 20, 45 mile up, we'll see. I'll be there with you. I will remember you. Your silhouette will charge the view of distant atmosphere. Call it morning, driving through the sound and even in the valley. In and around the lake. Mountains come out of the sky. They stand there. 1 mile over, we'll be there and we'll see you. 10 true summers, we'll be there
dude. Holy shit.
In and around the lake,
Dude, so happy.
mountains come
What?
out of the sky. They stand there.
So joyful, dude. So much more
24
joyful.
before my love, I'll be there.
Dude, real quick, hold on. Ready?
Yeah.
It's songs like that by bands like that. Hold up. That was my first song ever by Yes. And hold up. It's bands like that and songs like that that make me, as a musician, encouraged yet discouraged to create music.
Dude,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I'll go ahead and tell you, and this is just my, I guess, hearing about Yes. This is the first Yes song I've, like, really heard. At least that I know of. Maybe I've heard it on the radio or something, but I don't think so. And, dude, it is, I always thought they were more of, like, an 80s pop band, and I could be totally wrong in them being 80s and them being pop. I don't know.
I had no predispositions in them.
This felt like so different than what I was expecting.
Really?
Like, I've even heard this bass line a little bit before, and it was so different than what I was like. When you hear it in the song, it's like so good.
See, I had
and the guitar and the drums, and dude, it felt like this. It felt like in the same way as like just this epic ballad of all these different parts. Like, there's so many different parts that are all amazing.
I had no predisposition to this at all. I just knew from what people said in the comments. I was like, yes, okay, it's probably a band that has very talented musicians. That's all I knew, and I walked into the song expecting talented musicians, and that's exactly what I got, dude. That's exactly what I got, dude. That bassist, dude, that drummer was just phenomenal.
The singer, it felt like, I'm like, how do more people not know about this? And I guess it's 3.7 million views on here. That's a lot.
But,
like at the same
in
time,
college, like if we go to class and we go to a random student in class,
and we're like,
hey,
have you heard
of Yes? Or have you heard of Yes at all? Which in general, have you heard of Yes?
They'd be like no.
95% be like, I mean, no, but I've heard of this rapper. It's like, good for you. You know what I mean? But it's like,
dude, this is a great song. This is a great song.
Instrumentally, dude. Just all together, dude. Just.
All right, out of 10, you go.
Oh, fuck, dude. Out of 10, I mean, like, here's the thing. As the moments rolled by, I recognized what was happening, but like, at the end, like, I can barely actually like recall what happened. Like, I know, like, sober me, like, tomorrow / for the next week is gonna like listen to it in the car and gonna be like, wow. Like, at the moment, dude, I have to say like 8.9 to like 9.3, dude, just from like instrumentally / like the vocals, dude. Like, I can't like, it's impossible for me to like rate them lower just due to like the amount of talent,
dude.
Like the amount of talent and creativity,
songwriting skill
that like went into it. You know
I was
what
thinking 9.2, so we're in the same ballpark.
Exactly. Fair, dude. Just damn, dude.
Yeah, good fucking song.
Dude,
great job.
People who bother like commenting in those like things just to give us suggestions are just like awesome people.
We appreciate this.
And generally, like, it's been very hard to like, or very almost borderline impossible to like rate low on like anything just because of how like generally awesome things have been like given to us. You know what I mean? Like, and ideally, no one's gonna comment like a bad song. So, like, for the most part, it's just like, it's been like, wow.
It's been awesome. It's been Yes.
100%,
all right,
dude.
So the next song was commented by whoever will put them up.
Yeah, we'll literally post it like, boom, on the screen somewhere. I don't know where it's going to be. I'm not sober. So anywhere on the screen, it'll pop up who did it. Either way, we have Jimi Hendrix, The Wind Cries Mary.
Oh, I'm excited. We haven't done much Jimi Hendrix on here. We've done none.
We haven't done any Jimi Hendrix, dude. The thing is, I have like the Jimi Hendrix, like, the experience, like the Jimi Hendrix Experience album, album on record, but I've listened to part of it all the way through. But I can't like recall much of like.
I feel like I haven't heard that many songs.
I remember like a good drummer, good guitar, good vocals. That's most of like what I recall. So I'm excited to kind of like be in this humble state of mind and explore like all the sounds that come into this track. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's
With that said,
The Wind
Cries Mary. Let's do it, dude. 3 minutes 35 seconds. Let's do it.
Different vibe. Ooh.
Completely different, dude. So real quick, I think like I've heard of that chord progression before, like on my record, and I think I remember like words with it. Like I feel like I like recall.
Are there words
the
with
song? I do. I feel like there has to be, dude.
So that was my only thing. Is it felt like it was it. There's a lot of melodies he was playing in there.
It feels raw, dude.
Yeah, so
it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. So tell us in the comments if this is the actual version. Maybe this is the precursor, and then they did words to it, or if there is even a word version. Like at some point, somebody must have made this with words, right?
He has to have, dude.
Or somebody else, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Like I'm a big Stevie Ray Vaughan fan, so maybe he did a "Wind Cries Mary" and wrote words to it. I don't know. As far as the guitar playing, it's that. I mean, like. There's a reason that he's so ubiquitous. It's an amazing guitar
player. Thing is, I've heard people say that he's the best guitar player to ever live. Now, my thing is, from what I've heard, like at my level, I don't think he's the best that's ever lived or anything like that. But I do feel like he has his place, dude.
Well, he was incredibly creative for the time. So like,
I feel like he's marked his mark, dude. 100%.
At the same time, like you gotta think this was a blues guy, right? So like, I haven't listened to a ton of Jimi Hendrix, but I have heard a few songs. This is new to me, and. Blues, especially in that era, was a lot of like almost like controlled chaos, like messiness, like in the playing. Like you hear him not being so incredibly precise with what he's playing.
He's just living, dude.
Yeah, and it's so emotional. And but at the same time, he's got a control to it that I thought was really really cool. Yeah, it was almost like
it's like at the same time he's playing a show. Like he's putting on a show for people, but at the same time he's like living. But like with
it feels like emotion. It feels like sadness,
controlled.
right?
Yeah,
the wind cries Mary, like. Cries out like it feels like a saddened thing or like a yearning or like a
my thing is I've heard at some point that like so I don't know if this is true, like do not quote me, do not hate on me, but I've heard I heard he went to Vietnam, dude. He came back, he had issues, dude.
Really?
And then he learned, and then he picked up the guitar, dude. And this is the situation where I heard that he played hours and hours and hours day on end to where he wasn't like it's not like he'd been playing guitar from like childhood to where he's just like it's his life, he's been this good at it, but like he learned it pretty like recently, and he put just so many hours and so much effort into it to where he got to the point where he was able to play it like in front of people in that way.
I mean,
that's what I heard.
The sound of this is phenomenal, so that's cool. Yeah, tell us if that's true. But it's an awesome story.
Yeah, I feel like just in the figment of my mind, I can like recall like a version where he's playing these type of chord like progressions, but like with words and like a full song. With that said,
let us know.
That's all I got, man.
All right,
it's fantastic.
We gotta rate it.
Rated, dude. Just like I mean, as like a guitar instrumental, dude. Just like I'm trying to imagine this. It felt so raw. Like, I'm trying to imagine it like
it felt raw, yeah.
Like as like I'm imagining me at like some kind of bar, some kind of pub, just like standing in the front, watching this guy just walk out and play that shit, dude. It's definitely like 8.5 to like a 9.5, like that range, depending on how I feel standing up there.
I'm thinking like an 8.2. How emotional I'm only feeling an 8.2. It's a lot of emotion. For a song to be an 8.2 with just a guitar, it's like that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, fair.
You know,
with that said, like, I'm imagining it like somehow like with the vocals in my head. Like,
maybe
I can't recall the song, but like I'm imagining like so this piece that I heard just now, but like mixed with this figment that I feel like I've heard in the
dude.
past.
But if you haven't heard it, like imagine
it's weird. If I haven't heard it, that's weird.
Imagine
if it doesn't actually exist, that's weird.
Then that's a powerful ass song. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So for me personally, it's like an 8.5 to a 9.5, that range somewhere.
Okay. All right.
I can't pinpoint, but it's in there, dude. For me.
All right.
But fair, dude. Fair.
Last song, guys. All right.
Dude,
cigarettes.
This feels kind of like
alcohol.
sad, dude. Like, we're already at the end. It's only.
Listen, we are on a road to 10K. So you fucking comment, subscribe, like 10K. We'll get another one of these. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not drunk. Maybe we'll fucking react to some other way.
I feel like we've been sitting here for like 5 minutes, but I know it's probably been at least like 20.
Dude, it's gonna be a long video.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be a long video.
I just feel like it's like that kind of like vibe, dude.
So cigarettes and alcohol by Oasis. No,
Yeah,
I've heard one Oasis song.
I haven't heard any. The thing is,
definitely have. Maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. You haven't heard Wonderwall, dude? Wonderwall is like.
Here's the thing, dude. When I was raised, like my dad had an MP3. He had some kind of like way to stream music in his car that wasn't the radio. So I only heard what he streamed to me. So I'm very limited. You know what I mean?
Dude, I haven't heard anything but Wonderwall. But that being said, I love Wonderwall. It's a great fucking song.
I feel like it's like half a sin.
God, you haven't heard Wonderwall?
Listen. Man. I feel like it's half a sin to listen to bands that like. I just had this vibe, like just hearing the name Oasis. I had this vibe where it's like I shouldn't be under the influence listening to like my first time listening. But with that said, somebody asked it. Somebody felt like this was the right move, so I'm gonna like acknowledge.
It's called
that
cigarettes and alcohol, dude. We don't have cigarettes.
Yeah, it's called cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. Like,
I don't either.
Every once in a while, I do drink. So with that said, dude,
this is being one of those times.
Let's go and dive into it, man.
Let's dive into it.
That's the only way.
Rock and roll, man.
Dude, they were fucked up, dude.
It's some good old rock and roll. Is what that is.
My thing is like, I feel like
that's what you hear coming out of a fucking Alabama Denny's at 2 a.m. Man, that's some good old rock and roll.
So this is my first time hearing that song, right? And I feel like that's a song you can play, or at least at that time period. I don't know. I don't know when it was made. I feel like that's what you could play on the radio. But like with that said, I feel their talent. I feel their skill. But like, I wonder like what they wanted to be playing.
So I've only heard Wonderwall. You haven't heard that before.
Like, so that's like their hits.
It's a lighter song, and so I definitely didn't think that this is a very punk song. Yeah. Right. I love the way he was enunciating things. Like that's also a very punk thing to do.
Like the first like 2 verses. Yeah. He said like imagination.
He did that every verse.
What did he say? Was it every verse?
Yeah, he was every verse.
At some point, I zoned out. I was just like flowing in like the jam.
I thought it was super cool. It was. I don't know, using your accent in that way, and then also just stretching the words in a cool way. I thought it was really, really interesting.
Like that just makes me want to like check them out a little bit more, only because like I could tell that was like not like a poppy song, but I feel like that's a song that like you could.
That was just kind of like one of their songs.
Like you could comfortably show to like anyone, which like most bands have songs like that people like their listeners can feel comfortable showing to anybody. You know, like you want.
Yeah, I wonder
like
if they push the creativity on other tracks.
Yeah, like I wonder like what they're kind of like gems, like experimental. Like I wonder like what they were capable of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But either way,
that was awesome. That was a good track, dude. That was a good ending one for sure.
Like cigarettes and alcohol, dude. I was really just kind of like.
Yeah, man. I mean, that felt like a jam, dude. That's a jam.
Like, and the general motif, like you gotta make it. I don't know, like verbatim. I forgot. Like
I love it. I don't remember.
You gotta make it happen. Something like you gotta make it happen. It's like that's fair, dude. Because like, as a band, as anything, like as an engineer, like, as anybody, like you gotta like take it. You gotta make it happen. Like nobody's gonna give anything to you for free. Like, you gotta demand it. You gotta make it happen. You gotta show that you can handle whatever. Like, you gotta make shit happen. You can't just.
Dude, I don't remember any of the lyrics, but I remember.
That's all I remember.
I remember while I was going through it, I was like, wow, these are great lyrics. Like I heard all the lyrics while I was listening to it. Great song, man. All right, dude, rating.
Fair, dude. Rating. I don't even know, dude. Because I was just like writing in it. I mean, you're doing first. I'll go first this time, dude. Honestly, I say it was just like I feel like an 8.7 just because I feel like
alright.
Just because I feel like if I'm like riding like in my car at night with anybody in the passenger seat, I could just randomly like just like, hey, like I'm gonna show you a song. Let's play this song, and then it's like make it happen, and just like play this song, and then like it'd be like an okay time.
Yeah.
Like almost regardless. Like irrelevant of the person, it could fit the scene. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a good song, just that you can like play, listen to it. You know, just like let it happen. You know, just like feel it. You know what I mean? Just. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm feeling like a 7.5 maybe, and I only say that it's a great song. It just felt like but it didn't feel like a song that like pushed for greatness. It felt like a song that was like, yo, this is how we feel this moment. We're just gonna go for it. You know, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Like I definitely will listen to this again, and it made me excited to check out some more Oasis.
Yeah, I feel like my rating also like I'm acknowledging you were
going pretty ham too though. You were really enjoying it.
I was feeling it, dude. Like I feel like my rating like doesn't acknowledge this like just this song, but like my rating like acknowledges like I felt them like spiritually as musicians, and I felt like I can feel like what they were capable of, and I know this is not it. Like exactly. I know there's more, dude, and that's like where like
it went deeper than just the
you know
song.
what I'm saying, dude?
I
so
got
like that was killer, dude. That was killer.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed it.
Dude, those were the songs, dude. Like I looked through the comments, man. I know I only gave you guys like 7, like some I don't know how many hours to pick, but like right before this, like we looked at like you know the list and we checked out some of the songs. And I was like, all right, let's just pick some songs.
But this is the only time we'll do this. Like I said, we want to make this a thing in the future. Like this is a good, you know, a good give back to the community. We've got some other stuff planned. We're thinking about doing a Q&A video. That the poll should be up for that by the time this goes live.
Yeah.
If it's not, then it should be up shortly after that. But you know, thank you guys so much again. This is, you know, the whole channel, everything that we have is thanks to you guys, and you guys have had, you've been a phenomenal community and have pushed us to want to do this more. It was started as a passion project, and you guys have kept us passionate about this. So just from me, thank you guys.
Dude, 100%, dude. Because like the big thing is like we're young, like we haven't heard like we've heard music, but we haven't heard like that much music. Yeah. So like there's only one time you really get into that like explorative. That's not even a word. But like that like explorative like state where you're like checking out all this new music, and now we have like a reason to actually like logistically check out music and have like a community to like interact with regarding that music. It's just like so awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like music is like a huge thing to like both of us. That's just like an awesome like thing. So with that said, dude, that's been like my phrase since like the very beginning. I've like in the very beginning, I've always said like with that said too much, but I've now gotten like
dude,
that
I like
healthy.
It. I like
healthy
it. It's that groove. You're flying into
100%, dude. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for just like watching any video or like commenting on any video, like giving us any interaction at all. Yeah. You guys are awesome, dude. You're here with our journey, and we're gonna keep continuing. So. And
we'll drink water. We'll be safe. Drink safe. Drink responsibly. Good night, guys.
Education is key. Have a great night.